Hi everyone, my name is Fayçal Alami Hassani and I will start with a brief introduction about myself. So I'm a legal and technical translator looking for ways to improve communication and localization skills. I'm based in Cologne, Germany, and I'm here today for the presentation of the TCLoc Master where I have enrolled this year. And the subject of my presentation is bridging the gap between translation and technical communication. So we'll start with the first slide, broadening the perspective through intersubjectivity, which means we all know that progress is impossible without change, and technical changes, especially in the IT fields, are reshaping the profile of the traditional translator. And being a translator with a strong affinity for computing, I was looking for something more that goes beyond the standard tasks usually performed by a translator. So as I have said before, progress is impossible without change, and those who cannot change their minds cannot change anything. So how it all started? It all started with the 3 W's, which I will present in a chronological order. Why did I choose this master's program? Why do I need technical communication? And what have I gained in terms of competencies? So it all started with my translation and interpreting studies. I have graduated as a translator and interpreter, and then I have took some seminars in computational linguistics, and I have done an internship in a publishing house in southern Germany. After that, I have started working as an independent translator and interpreter, and I have started receiving projects from public and private customers. But after a while, you have a kind of a loop, and it's an iterative process. You start with your project, and you begin at a certain point to ask yourself, can I still master the challenges on my own? Because you realize with time that you have new challenges, and despite the fact that you are acquiring practical skills, but you feel that you need something more than the things you are acquiring on your own. I had some seminars and continuous training, but I had the feeling also that it wasn't enough, so I wanted to go out from this loop. And then comes the idea of doing a master program. So I have started looking for master programs, and I've found several programs. In fact, the problem was that many of them was focused on languages rather than on the technologies, and I was looking for something technical. And I think that I had the chance to find a master program in Strasbourg. Initially, I wanted to enroll for the CAWEB master's program, but then I couldn't register or enroll for the program because I have missed the deadline. So I have received a suggestion, and I knew that there was another program which I could enroll for, which I did, and it was the TCLoc program. Why have I chosen this program? Why do I need technical communication? Um, it is because I need to understand the processes involved in the creation of information products. Because I want to learn about the legal and normative requirements for technical documentation. And also because I wanted to discover the different aspects of concept development and content creation. And the last point is to know about the different standards and technologies employed in technical communication. My first contact with concepts of technical communication was through seminars and publications of TechCom, the German Association for Technical Communicators. But as a translator, I didn't have really the chance to know what happens behind the scene. Who takes which decisions, which stakeholders are involved in technical communication projects, for example. And that was one of the reasons to enroll for this program. So now that I have spent some months, I should ask myself, obviously, the question, what have I gained in terms of competencies? So I will illustrate it through three basic circles. You have a unique set of skills, you have the advanced skills, and you have the core skills. So let's start with the basic one, the core skills. The core skills of a translator are the linguistic and translation competence. And then comes the research competence, the technical competence. You have to manage files, formats, know about the documents you are using and the subject matter. After that, you have the advanced skills. These are the skills that I have acquired after my studies. These are skills I have learned partially on my own, which include localization tools, use of these tools to process different files, and then authoring technologies for structured content, including XML, for example, which is also useful for single source publishing. And then you have web tools and languages, including, for example, PHP, MySQL, JavaScript, and SEO techniques. So part of these contents, as I said before, I have learned them before on my own. But then I have had the opportunity to get advanced knowledge with the program. We had, for example, multilingual SEO, which I could apply for my own company. I know much more now about single source publishing, for example, and different application of the XML technology or standard. And you also have or you will acquire a new knowledge about project management. You also have visual communication, and you will learn about elements of design, visual literacy, for example, which is very useful and which is not covered by the standard or traditional scope of a translator. And Based on these advanced skills, you can then build your unique set of skills, which depends on your strengths, your personality, and your own experience. This will be a combined result of experience, observation, and, as I said, personal strengths. This includes, in my case, for example, multilingual SEO, which is very important, the use of programming languages to develop linguistic applications. For example, you may need to publish online glossaries, whether it is for your customers or to get more new prospects, or, for example, the integration of visual communication in the scope of services you offer to your customers. And the last point is leveraging cultural assets to enhance localization results. In my case, that would be, for example, enhancing the results of localization for customers who are based in Arabic-speaking countries. So you know already the problems that you face, and you can offer a customized improvement for your customers. Depending on what you have learned also, you will discover all of this in this program with advanced localization, among other things. And I hope you will enjoy the program the same as I did. Thank you for listening, and have a nice day.